Your Excellencies, Ministers, Ambassadors, members of the Sawiris family, AUC Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, friends and partners, and members of the AUC community. Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to all of you to the American University in Cairo, and greetings for a Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. كل سنة حضراتكم جميعا طيبين وبألف خير وعيد ميلاد مجيد وسنة سعيدة علينا جميعا. Today, we come together to honor a significant milestone in the history of AUC School of Business. We celebrate not just a name, but a legacy of excellence, innovation, and profound impact. It was immense gratitude and deep respect that we celebrate the unveiling of the Onsi Sawiris School of Business, recognizing the remarkable personal and professional legacy of the late Onsi Sawiris. It is a true honor to associate his legacy with the School of Business. It embodies and aligns with the school's values and aspirations, which include excellence, integrity, inclusion, resourcefulness, and collaboration. Values that will continue to drive the school's ambitions and inspire future generations of business leaders. Before we start, I would like to share a video with you. Let's watch.
AUC is one of the oldest modern universities in Egypt and in fact in the region. What's unique about AUC is two things. First of all, it brings American higher education standards to Egypt. And secondly, it's the institution that has the luxury of experimenting with the most modern, up-to-date trends in higher education.
The School of Business at AUC dates back to 1947. Throughout the last 77 years, the school has gone a long way, becoming one of only 1% of business schools around the world that are known for being Triple Crown. We went to the Financial Times ranking. We started new programs, but then comes December 2024. And we go into a partnership through which the school has been renamed Onsi Sawiris School of Business.
We as faculty have the privilege of shaping tomorrow's leaders. Teaching at AUC is not just about delivering knowledge. It's about helping our students think critically, helping them to grow academically, personally, and professionally.
My journey at the school has been nothing short of extraordinary. From winning competitions like PNG, Phinomics, and Business Association competitions, to being awarded a scholarship to study abroad in Vienna, these experiences have shaped my strategic thinking in so many ways and have helped me gain skills to apply into my career.
Over the past decades, we've built a world-class entrepreneurship and innovation ecosystem at AUC. AUC Venture Lab is the leading startup accelerator in Egypt, Africa, and the Middle East. We provide a platform for aspiring entrepreneurs to build and grow their innovative startups, solving real-world challenges.
Our time at the School of Business was instrumental in shaping who we are today.
This gave us the tools to launch Click It and make an impact in the fintech and education sectors.
Till to date, I'm still learning from AUC. I learn from my students. They keep me updated, alive, and young, and it's one of the most enjoyable things that I do is teaching at AUC.
Being an alumni of the School of Business, it's had a profound impact, not just on my professional career, but also on setting me up as an individual.
Being a graduate of AUC has for sure put me at a very high pedestal when it comes to interaction with the outside world.
It was the transferable skills that I took with me from the school that helped me and still help me today in my career in education.
I'm very happy to be really part of this ecosystem that until this very day runs into my veins.
I want to thank the Sawiris family for the single largest gift in the history of AUC.
The partnership itself has more than one dimension. In addition to the academics that the students are going to receive at the school, there's also going to be exchange for students and faculty so that the most recent global trends can be transferred to the students in Cairo.
This will help the AUC School of Business to have much more impact on Egypt and maybe Middle East and the world.
This new chapter for the school builds on our legacy, growing the next generation of business and entrepreneurship leaders in Egypt, Africa, and the Middle East.
The successful legacy of the Sawiris family in business is undeniable. So naming the School of Business at AUC, after the patriarch of the family and the founder of the business, Onsi Sawiris, is a tremendous vote of confidence that we're proud of.
We're looking forward to a new chapter, a new vision, new grounds with the Onsi Sawiris School of Business. Now I have the pleasure of introducing our distinguished speakers who will share their reflections and insights on this special moment in the journey of Onsi Sawiris School of Business. I'm pleased to introduce the Chair of AUC Board of Trustees, whose leadership and support have been crucial to making today's celebration a reality. Please join me in welcoming Mark Turnage.
Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, Ministers, Ambassadors, members of the Sawiris family, my fellow trustees, distinguished guests, friends and partners, and members of the AUC community, thank you for being with us on this very, very historic day. As a proud AUC alum, I'm especially honored to be with you here today. I first came to AUC in 1980 to study Arabic on the Tahrir campus, and I've been involved with and drawn to Egypt and have remained connected to AUC ever since then. But since the founding of AUC in 1919, there have been milestones that have marked new trajectories for the university, from rapid expansion and growth in the 1960s to the move to this magnificent campus in 2008. But let me be clear, nearly every single one of these key events was possible because of the philanthropy of visionaries who understood the impact of education and its essential role in the advancement of Egypt and the region. Today marks one of those days. Today marks another pivotal moment in AUC's history. For the first time, a school at the university is named, and it's absolutely fitting that it honors Onsi Sawiris, a man who embodied a deep love for Egypt, a visionary business acumen, and an unwavering commitment to education. This moment is only possible because of the philanthropic vision of the Sawiris family and their dedication to championing education. Today, we celebrate this extraordinary family and the enduring legacy of Onsi Sawiris. The Sawiris family are known worldwide for their remarkable achievements in business and their deep commitment to education and community. With their partnership with AUC, the Sawiris family is continuing to express these values under the great name Onsi Sawiris. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I extend our deepest admiration and our thanks to the Sawiris family. We thank you for your extraordinary generosity, your trust, and your partnership. We are truly grateful for your wonderful gift, but your greatest gift to this university is having your family's name permanently associated with AUC and the Onsi Sawiris School of Business. Together, we will create engaged citizens and future leaders who will positively impact Egypt and the region. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Today is a day of immense pride and profound gratitude. It gives esteemed business, as I've always called our school community, including faculty, staff, students, and alumni, the confidence and endorsement to reflect on and be proud of the journey that got us to this point. More importantly, we can reimagine the future, dream bigger, and go out there and do whatever it takes to capitalize on this transformative opportunity and become a global destination for business education. As I stand before you here today, reflecting on my 32 years of service, both as faculty and dean at the school, I'm truly honored and privileged to have had the opportunity to serve this magnificent institution. I'm overwhelmed by the journey we have shared and the milestones we have achieved together. Over the years, I've seen our school make remarkable strides in the journey towards educational excellence. Through strategic initiatives, academic degrees for our students, innovative community development projects for the society, and a relentless focus on continuous improvement, we have significantly improved our international rankings and positioning in the global footprint of business education. For the past 8 years, we have been recognized as the top business school in Africa, and since 2012, and we remain the only school that is ranked by the Financial Times in executive education. Our visibility and engagement in the global business education landscape have expanded exponentially through collaboration and partnerships with leading business schools and as active participants in international business education networks and associations. These efforts have attracted top-tier faculty and students and garnered increased support from alumni, business, and industry partners. This has solidified our reputation as a premier business school dedicated to contributing to shaping the future of business education that blends the global emerging trends while focusing on the local and regional context to remain timely, relevant, and impactful. I'm delighted to see my friends and partners here today. Many of them are here today, and I want to recognize the Vice Chancellor and the Dean of the Business School at Manchester Metropolitan University. Thank you all for being here today. Many of you, in one way or another, have contributed to where the school is today. On behalf of my colleagues, I'm extremely grateful for all your help and support. Thank you. It is important to acknowledge that we are where we are today because of the collective dedication, hard work, and passion of generations of faculty, staff, and graduates since the very first economics course was offered back in 1947, a date which marks the roots and the beginnings of the School of Business. As the school celebrates an exciting new chapter, it is important to reflect on the principles that have brought us here, where the school has always been driven by innovation, excellence, and impact. Today, we honor these principles and look forward to a future filled with promise and potential. The exciting collaboration with Sawiris family includes a remarkable gift, the largest single philanthropic gift in the university's 106-year history. This gift will be instrumental in our journey to transform excellence in business education. Well, I always have a bad habit to go off script, and I think today is a very good occasion to one more time go off script. I did not know engineer Onsi Sawiris. Of course, I know of him, but once, over 30 years ago, I was stepping out of a meeting at the Marriott Hotel in Zamalek with several of my colleagues, and we were going through the garden, and he was there. He actually knew many of my colleagues. So we stood there for a few minutes saying hello and so on and so forth. Obviously, I was there silent, said hello, and didn't have much to say. I very well remember he looked at me and he goes, "So what do you do?" And I explained what I was doing. Regardless what I said, in those 3-4 minutes, maybe 5 tops, the one thing I realized, and this is over 30 years ago, he was attentively listening. He made me feel that he cared about whatever I was saying. I'm sure was not saying much, but he gave me the impression that he was genuine, authentic, and cared of what I was saying. That was the only time I had met engineer Onsi Sawiris. Who knew? I'm standing here today, and 30 years later, the school that I spent most of my academic career and studied at will be named after him. What an honor. Back to the script. Today's school's naming honors the past and inspires the future. It celebrates our shared vision to create a student-centered learning environment that fosters creativity, critical thinking, and ethical, and more importantly, responsible leadership. To our faculty, your relentless pursuit of knowledge and dedication to our students have been the cornerstone of our success. You have challenged minds, inspired hearts, and shaped future. To our staff, your support, hard work, and commitment have been indispensable in the school's journey. To our alumni, your achievements across different sectors in Egypt and elsewhere are a testament to the quality of your education. Your continuous support as lifelong school ambassadors strengthen our community. To our students, you are the reason we strive for excellence every day. Your curiosity, energy, and ambition drives us to constantly improve, innovate, and lead. You are the future leaders who will carry forward the legacy of this institution. The collective contribution of the school community will enable us to nurture future leaders, foster innovation, and drive positive societal change. Thank you for being part of this incredible journey. Together we've built something remarkable, and together we will continue to reach new heights. We are unveiling the new name of our business school, fully recognizes that it symbolizes our continuous commitment to excellence and our unwavering belief in the power of business education to transform lives and livelihoods. To the Sawiris family, we are profoundly grateful for your support and for the trust you have placed in us. The family's legacy will live on through the countless students who will walk the halls of this school, the groundbreaking research that will be conducted, and the positive impact that will be felt far beyond the boundaries of this campus. On behalf of the entire school community, I would like to thank the Sawiris family for their generosity and for believing in the power of education to change lives. Here's to the future, the endless possibilities that lie ahead, and the enduring spirit of Onsi Sawiris School of Business. Thank you. As part of the wonderful gift from the Sawiris family, we also celebrate the beginning of an exciting new collaboration featuring visiting faculty and student study abroad programs with the University of Chicago. I'm pleased to introduce Professor Melina Hale, Dean of the College at the University of Chicago. Dean Hale, we're delighted to have you. The floor is yours.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I am delighted to be with you here today as the Dean of the College at the University of Chicago. I extend my warmest congratulations from myself, from my institution as well, to the Sawiris family, to the American University in Cairo, and also to the Onsi Sawiris School of Business. This is truly a momentous day. Congratulations. The University of Chicago has been fortunate to witness what we are celebrating here today, the extraordinary and long-standing commitment of the Sawiris family to the cause of education, both through personal gifts and through the Sawiris Foundation for Social Development. The family has shown a steadfast belief in the power of education to change lives and to change societies. This is a belief that is always coupled to open-heartedness, to generosity, and to the sharpest sense of long-term impact. I am truly sorry not to have met the late Mr. Onsi Sawiris. I know that these virtues shine through in his legacy, and in my experience, they impress themselves in every conversation that I've had with Nassef Sawiris. I always come away from those conversations more convinced of the immense possibilities for educational exchange for the countries and universities involved, and for individuals, those students whose lives are changed by these experiences. The Sawiris Scholars Program at U Chicago has been one beneficiary of this commitment. Started in 2007 with 2 pioneering students from AUC, actually. This year will mark its 18th anniversary. In that time, 133 scholars from Egypt have come to Chicago for a full year of study. They develop not only as scholars, but as global citizens. And as a model for international exchange, the Sawiris Scholars Program has become a thriving part of our campus life, just as it has become a model for forms of international exchange at other US universities. And I'll venture to say the Sawiris scholars have also had a strong impact in Egypt as well, through the roles program alums play in academia, in business and finance, in government, and other fields. As I mentioned, the American University in Cairo has played an important part in the Sawiris Scholars Program from the start. With 2 successful students from AUC in its first year, the program was soon opened to other universities and increased numbers of students. Bonds with AUC have also served to reinforce and extend the historic connection between Egypt and 𝐬𝐤 𝐒𝐽. Exchanges with Egypt have been vital to the research aspirations of our faculty and our graduate students, above all through resources at the Chicago House in Luxor, another site of exchange and global citizenship enabled by the Sawiris family. So we are pleased to extend our engagement now into the field of business education with your prestigious institution. We look forward to supporting the American University in Cairo and the Onsi Sawiris School of Business in its bright and impactful future. Again, congratulations.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce the 13th president of the American University in Cairo, a scholar of global standing who has been leading the university to new heights of excellence. His vision and unwavering dedication to our mission and serving Egypt and this region have been central to this magnificent achievement. Please join me in welcoming AUC President Ahmad Dallal.
Thank you, Dean Sherif.
Yes.
Your Excellency, Dr. Rania Al-Mashat, Minister of Planning, Economic Development and International Cooperation. Your Excellency, Governor Hassan Abdullah, Central Bank of Egypt. Distinguished current and former officials of the government of Egypt, one and all, please forgive me for not going through the list of distinguished names. Your Excellency, Hero Mustafa Garg, Ambassador of the United States. Your Excellency, Garth Bailey, Ambassador of the United Kingdom. Your Excellency, Dominic Koch, Ambassador of Singapore to Egypt. And of course, it is with great honor that I welcome the esteemed members of the Sawiris family. A very special welcome. I will not mention all of your names, but I will mention a few. A very special welcome to Engineer Naguib Sawiris, Mr. Samih Sawiris, and Mr. Nassef Sawiris. Also, welcome to the Sawiris Foundation for Social Development, the leaders of the Sawiris Foundation for Social Development and Orascom Construction, AUC trustees, friends, supporters, and partners of AUC, distinguished guests from the University of Chicago, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today is a moment that connects the past and the future through the timeless values that bring us together. We are here to honor the late engineer Onsi Sawiris, a visionary leader of industry and business, whose legacy is carried forward by his wife, 3 sons, grandchildren, and the thousands of people who have been touched by the Sawiris family. Engineer Onsi Sawiris was born in 1930, when the university was only 11 years old. An entrepreneur at heart, he started his own business in his 20s. In the face of nationalism of his company in the 60s, Engineer Onsi Sawiris moved to Libya for a number of years before returning to Egypt and founding Orascom Construction. He demonstrated an unparalleled ability to anticipate and act on the changing dynamics of both the Egyptian and global economies. What started as a small construction company in Egypt blossomed into a multinational conglomerate that has contributed to the infrastructure and economic development of the region and beyond. Under his leadership, Orascom became synonymous with quality, with excellence, and bold ambition, and his foresight allowed the company to thrive in industries ranging from construction and telecommunications to tourism and real estate. Engineer Onsi Sawiris was not merely a businessman. He was a pioneer who transformed the way we think about business, leadership, and innovation. Despite the many obstacles that lay in his path, he saw opportunities where others saw only barriers. Through his sheer determination and insightful vision, and his deep love for Egypt. He built a legacy that is not only a testament to his own success, but also an inspiration for future generations. Beyond the companies he built, Engineer Sawiris embodied values that transcend the world of business. His commitment to integrity, hard work, and social responsibility was evident in every venture he undertook. He believed in the power of creating value not just for shareholders, but for communities and nations. His leadership was characterized by a deep sense of responsibility toward improving the lives of those around him. From creating thousands of jobs to supporting local communities through philanthropic initiatives, he understood that true success is measured by the positive impact one has on the world. These are precisely the values we hope to instill in the graduates of the Onsi Sawiris School of Business. As they walk through the building each morning and see the name of Engineer Onsi Sawiris, it will serve as a daily reminder of the imperative of not only succeeding, but to aspire to have a meaningful impact in their communities, to work not just for themselves, but to help lift others around them. The values of perseverance in the face of adversity, integrity, a strong work ethic, and above all, a sense of social responsibility are the shared ideals that bring us together and that we hope to see in the generations of our graduates. Just as we honor the legacy and value of Engineer Onsi Sawiris, today is also about new beginnings. We are deeply grateful to the Sawiris family for their vote of confidence in AUC and their trust in our future. Thanks to their generous gift, the Onsi Sawiris School of Business is poised to represent our region among the very best business schools in the world. Dean Kamel already spoke to the achievements of the business school to date. Today we celebrate the Onsi Sawiris Business School of the future. The generous gift from the Sawiris family will impact the school profoundly. It will provide scholarships for Egyptian students. It will support and encourage interdisciplinary faculty research. It will establish a professorship in artificial intelligence and data science. It will support visiting faculty and student study abroad programs with leading US universities, including, of course, the University of Chicago. And through gifts of endowments, it will provide long-term financial security for the school. I would like to acknowledge with appreciation the generous contributions of the NNS Foundation, the Naguib Sawiris Charitable Fund, Mr. Naguib Sawiris, the Sawiris Foundation for Social Development, and Orascom Construction. Thank you to everyone who has made this possible. The Sawiris family has been a long-time friend and supporter of AUC. Their previous gifts include scholarships for students from Upper Egypt and those with disabilities, promoting diversity, inclusion, and equity. Additionally, they have funded research on women's empowerment, providing training and supported the renovation and restoration of the university's Tahrir Square campus. We are especially grateful that the Sawiris gift includes new partnerships with leading universities in the United States. I am delighted Dean Melina Hale has joined us today from the University of Chicago, one of the top universities of the world. We are proud to stand with such distinguished academic colleagues to benefit from the intellectual powerhouse that fuels some of the brightest academic minds in the world. We also aspire to serve as a gateway for them to Egypt, the Middle East, and Africa. We live in a world that is both intertwined and deeply divided. Advances in technology have made clear that business as usual is not viable. Global challenges from climate change, economic conditions, political tides, and regional conflict are no longer contained to a single country or region. The world of tomorrow demands globally versed and culturally attuned thinkers who can find creative solutions and opportunities by bringing together diverse views and crossing disciplines. Our partnerships with leading American universities will create pathways for students of the Onsi Sawiris School of Business to develop a global mindset, a nuanced regional understanding, and interdisciplinary skills essential to tackling the challenges of the future. As the top-ranking business school in the region, we will accommodate visiting faculty and students from the University of Chicago and other partner universities and offer a unique vantage point from which they can explore and experience firsthand a meaningful engagement in a different context. Working together, we can imagine possibilities not possible on our own. Like engineer Onsi Sawiris, we can dream of opportunities just beyond the horizon. And like engineer Sawiris, our graduates must persevere and will ultimately prevail. Before I conclude, I must express my sincere personal appreciation to the Sawiris family. Over many months, I've had the privilege of several conversations where we discussed our vision for AUC and the needs of the region. Their commitment to helping individuals and gifting communities is inspirational. They carry forward the tradition of engineer Onsi Sawiris and inspire us to carry forward the AUC's mission with the same passion for service and social responsibility. And now, it is my great honor to introduce Mr. Nassef Sawiris and then Mr. Naguib Sawiris, distinguished philanthropists and business leaders whose commitment to social impact has made a profound difference worldwide. Their experience and philanthropy speak to their belief in the transformative power of education. We are privileged to have them here today to speak on behalf of the Sawiris family. So please join me in welcoming first Mr. Nassef Sawiris and then Mr. Naguib Sawiris.
I will start by going off script. The reason I took the responsibility to prepare a speech on behalf of the Sawiris family is out of deep concern that if Naguib, renowned for his political correctness, would say a word, we would endanger this whole great initiative. Thank you, President Dallal, for the kind introduction. It's an honor to stand here alongside you today as a proud supporter of this respected institution. My father, Onsi Sawiris, was a staunch believer in the importance of a world-class education and instilled the value of education in my brothers and I at an early age. We were all given the opportunity to attend leading global academic institutions, with my brother Naguib receiving his diploma in mechanical engineering and master's in business administration from 𝐒𝐻𝐬𝐢, where Albert Einstein struggled academically. Samih received his diploma in engineering from Technical University Berlin, and I received my economics degree from the University of Chicago. Looking back, I recognize that we were privileged to have been afforded these academic opportunities, which were undeniably transformational in giving each of us a head start in our respective careers. But more importantly, not only did my father believe in the value of education for his children, but he also recognized the benefits of providing similar opportunities to talented and deserving students across Egypt, and the capacity for bolstering Egypt's economic competitiveness in so doing. As a result, 25 years ago, my father established the Onsi Sawiris Scholarship Program, which was unprecedented at the time to promote academic excellence and achievement. Today, this program has provided full tuition scholarships to 99 Egyptian students from various backgrounds, enabling such each to pursue their bachelor's or master's degree at prestigious U.S. universities, including the University of Chicago, the University of Pennsylvania, Harvard, Stanford, and MIT. All recipients have gone on to be business leaders in their own right and include company CEOs, CFOs, and CIOs, and founders across a diverse range of sectors. The only stipulation my father made in return was that recipients return to Egypt upon graduation to immediately begin reinvesting their talent and entrepreneurial skills to advance Egypt's economic standards for future generations. Building upon my parents' commitment to Egypt, mostly actually that part is credited to my mother, the Sawiris Foundation for Social Development was established in 2001. To philanthropically support innovative solutions targeting comprehensive and sustainable development in Egypt. Today, the foundation maintains several vocational, technical, and early education programs with the ambitious aim of empowering 46,000 students to improve learning outcomes by 2028. Latterly, we established the Sawiris Scholar Program in 2007, through which undergraduates from Cairo University, Ain Shams University, Alexandria University, and AUC receive full scholarships to study at the University of Chicago for a year. We are proud that over 120 students have benefited from this enriching exchange experience so far and returned home to reinvest their intellectual learnings at their respective institutions. 14 of these scholars went on to transfer and receive their undergraduate degree from the University of Chicago. So why now? We're committed to providing talented and deserving students the same academic opportunities that we had, witnessing what Egypt has endured in recent years post the evaluation and seeing the potential within the AUC community, the tenacity, curiosity, creativity, and drive to succeed within the student body. I knew from the moment I met Dr. Dallal that in him we can strengthen AUC's position as a global and innovative force in business education. The scale of Egypt's public education challenge today cannot be overstated. You just need to look at the sheer size of the student body at Cairo University, which today has over 260,000 students and 16,000 faculty members. To put this into context, the combined student population across the top 10 ranked universities in the United States would represent a mere fraction of Cairo's university's student population. It is challenging for Egypt's public university to provide a superior and sustainable quality of education to so many. This is why programs like the Sawiris Scholars are necessary to identifying and nurturing our country's exceptional talent and affording these gifted students the opportunity to further their academic journeys to top global institutions like the University of Chicago, and to ultimately improving Egypt's economic standing in the world stage. We also believe that students' educational journeys can be enhanced by spending time abroad, collaborating with their international peers, and learning from inspirational professors at leading global institutions. Hence, this gift will include a visiting professorship and an international exchange program where the best and brightest of AUC will spend a year in the US, along with the opportunity for US students to spend time at AUC. I was glad to hear that we have 25 US students roaming around campus somewhere here today. Such programs that bring exceptional students together deeply enrich the overall academic experience, foster better understanding across cultures, and equip our students with the skills to adapt, innovate, and grow. The gift also establishes the Onsi Sawiris Professorship Endowment and the Onsi Sawiris Research Endowment, which will together provide AUC's business schools faculty with the necessary resources to drive forward AUC's leadership in artificial intelligence, data science through research, courses, partnership with US institutions, all within the framework of the Onsi Sawiris Business School curriculum. Finally, the gift also established the Orascom Construction SFSDT Scholarship Program, which will provide full scholarships for economically disadvantaged Egyptian students chosen on the basis of academic merit and entrepreneurial skill to attend the Onsi Sawiris School of Business, an opportunity that otherwise would be out of reach for so many Egyptians today. My father would want his legacy to be an inspiration for generations to come, and I'm confident that this gift will place the Onsi Sawiris School of Business on par with the best in the world. As such, I would like to end by thanking AUC's leadership for their commitment and innovation to continuous investment in education and research, and by thanking the University of Chicago for their willingness and enthusiasm in partnering with AUC. World-class talent nurtured by world-class education is what will propel Egypt forward. Our family looks forward to continuing to support to AUC in its mission to be a global leader in education and excellence. Thank you.
So my speech is very short. I used to be, my dad was my best friend. So I hope he's watching over us now. And he's happy with us honoring his name like this. Thank you.
Thank you both. Of course, there can be no discussion of the impact of the Sawiris family without underscoring the remarkable contributions of Mrs. Yusriya, or more accurately, Dr. Yusriya. Since she received an honorary degree doctorate from AUC in 2014. Dr. Yusriya is an alumna of the Onsi Sawiris School of Business. Although she could not be with us today, I would like to recognize Dr. Yusriya as an inspirational role model for all of us. She embodies the spirit of social responsibility and civic engagement, which she embedded in her work in sustainable development and through the Sawiris Foundation and the family's philanthropic tradition. So please join me in giving a hand to Dr. Yusriya. I would now like to invite Engineer Naguib, Mr. Nassef, Engineer Samih, and Mr. Naguib Samih to join us in unveiling the new name of the Onsi Sawiris School of Business.